reading them, and many people say they enjoy reading them.
That's what's important.
Now, I could have stopped myself from writing poems, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Those people who are criticizing me and saying those aren't haiku, and I'm calling them haiku, and they say no, those aren't. Had I been the kind of person, little secret, a little voice inside said, stop writing them. And I said, no, I'm not going to let those people out there make a decision about what I choose to do. I enjoy writing them, I'm going to keep writing them, and I'm going to share them. And if people don't like them, okay, so what? What you think of me is none of my business, right? And there's a book on that. What you think of me is none of my business. So whether you call them haiku or not, I did not title it haiku poems. People ask me, are they haiku? I say, well, some of them are, most of them are. My definition of haiku, my definition of success, what I call them is they're inspirational poems. And after I titled an inspirational poem, and I had my proof copy in my hand, and I said, oh my goodness, that's my passion. Now I understand. Have any of you had a dream, and all of a sudden one day you woke up and said, oh, I'm doing it. My dream is coming true, and I may not have even been aware of it. Anybody had that experience? So that's what happened with this. I got this, I published it, I did it because two of my former sister-in-law, another one of my relatives and a friend said, you really ought to publish those poems. So I did. I published it and said, oh, now I understand. Now I know why I published it. Now I know why I feel good every time somebody says they've read it, or if I give it as a gift or people buy it. It feels so good. I give them away. I do, I give them as gifts. Because I enjoy doing it. It's what I'm about. So hopefully you've had a chance while I'm talking, thinking about yourself. What is your talent? What is your gift? I'm going to encourage you to do two things. Try that life map. I think if you're like me, you're going to find it as an aha to figure out just if you're struggling with not quite sure what your talent and gift is. I think the life map can help you figure out what is your talent, what is your gift, why are you here. The other is the book Passion Test. Go through that. Take the passion test. She's also very practical in the book. I'll give you a little secret for me. I'm going to, a little confession. I didn't do very well with the second half of the book, which is practical and telling you how to. Which is why it probably took so many years. Right? That's 2006. Here it is 2012, and my passion is finally beginning to surface. It took me 6 years. I'd encourage you to read the second half of the book and actually make it happen for you faster. Sometimes I'm a slow learner. So, I encourage you, figure out what your passion is. And it's not necessarily what mine is. It's whatever your passion is, whatever your talents are. As Michael said, make it a holiday recipe. Figure out those talents. Figure out what your passion is. Put it into practice. Live your why so that you can look in the mirror and say, oh, you're a great person. Louise Hay says, and I've been doing it recently, look in the mirror and say your name and say, Bonnie, I love you, I accept you, I approve of you just the way you are. Go for it.
Thank you, Bonnie. Just so you'll know, speakers are not allowed to pitch their books, so if you'll all look under your chair, stuck to the, no, I'm just kidding, that's Oprah, right? This is not Oprah. All right, thank you so much. That's a great recipe for success.